match gets made 1, 2, 3, 4 months out, you start training specifically for that fight. You start to prepare yourself for that fight. Nothing exists but that fight. Then the emotions start rolling in. You've got so much leading up to it. You've got the fear, the anxiety, the lust for what you do, the drive, the wants. The fight starts well before you even step in the cage. The fight starts when the match is made, because it's all in here. It's in here. This is where it all begins. This is where it ends.
He's opponent in Reponen, 70.35 kilos. Training at the Phoenix Elite Gym in Brisbane, Kaos, Bridgewater.
Set yourself, come on Chris, do not steal rest, let's go. Let's go, come on. 2 more. That's it. 1 more. Yes. Come on, rest again. Go. Back, guys.
Chris is very easy to train now. Athletically, he's very skilled. He's very gifted. The thing about Chris is basically just trying to manage enthusiasm. He's the kind of guy, he's the kind of athlete that will go 1,000,000 miles an hour every single day of the week. And to get the best out of him, you have to manage that. You have to tell him to have days off. You have to tell him today's a light day, today's a slow day. He just wants to go 1,000,000 miles an hour every single training session. So just trying to, I suppose, bottle that enthusiasm and control him a little bit. Who's in next?
When I'm in camp for a fight, I'm training 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. It makes it tough. My family helps me out a lot in regards to helping me look after my daughter. One thing I always do is make sure I've got time to spend with her. Katana will definitely be learning the skills whether she likes it or not growing up. She trains already, she just doesn't know. I'll make it a game for her. How about I sing it while you punch me in the head? Yeah. Unfortunately, the average reaction that people have when I tell them that I'm a mixed martial artist, and I try and stay away from the term cage fighter. I mean, we fight in the cage more for our own safety, for the wrestling aspect, but a lot of people immediately jump to the conclusion that I'm violent, that I'm a thug. It upsets me a little bit that people immediately jump to that conclusion, but no, not by any means am I a violent person.
Wrist to hit 2. 3. No, hands on the mat, no feet on the mat. 5. 6.
The weight cut for me is possibly the hardest part of the fight. I'm down to under 71 kilos, so I've got to make weight at 70. I started my weight cut 2 days ago at 77.7 kilos. So I'm coming along quite well. The hardest part at first is fasting, but by the time you've lost about 6 litres of fluid, you don't think about food anymore. All I can think about is water.
Well done.
Get my jocks on. This is where it happens. This is where it starts to get real. It gets to that point where you really start to think to yourself, why am I doing this? If any fighter ever tells you that they don't get scared or they don't experience this before a fight, I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at you. You're lying. When you're walking to the cage and you step in that cage and the crowd is just going nuts, you feed on it. You really start to feel what they feel.
Three minutes on the clock. The winner goes through to the title shot on August 4th. Final 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ruthless Robert Rosita.
That's MMA for you. Win some, you lose some, and the best guy doesn't always win.
Well, the future holds for me a lot of opportunities. I've now been offered another fight, one that's happening on the 7th of July, so I've got about 12 weeks to prepare for that. I can't really express the pure reason of why I feel the need or want to fight, but I just have that drive. I've always been a battler in every aspect of life. So yeah, there's a lot more to fighting than just stepping in a cage and throwing punches, kicks, knees and elbows, trying to bend them like a pretzel. You gotta either have the heart for it or the spirit of a warrior to get in there and not quit when someone is just raining hell upon your head. You need to just keep on going
until you get that hand raised at the end of the fight, work yourself up through the ranks, and you get that buckle on your waist. That's where I'm at, that's what I want.